So yeah, we're live. Hang on, no, I'm
Have
recording
you,
too. Hey, we're live. All right,
Have you
what
looked
we
at
doing?
yourself? There's a shield stuck in your face.
Have I?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how the cool kids wear it.
What does this look like?
No, stop that. That's not suitable for children. Jesus. That was a resounding success. I'm now so excited to actually have a beacon and be able to go out and do some insta mining, which is amazing. And that means that we can top up our resources levels, make sure that we've got copper and iron and all that sort of stuff, and we can just dig a big hole underground. So there it is, our first beacon of the season. Now, I don't actually have a third-person camera account that I can use to record this as a third-person time-lapse, and I'm just thinking about how to edit this, and I don't think that there's going to be a particularly interesting way, so I might just do a couple of jump cuts just so that you can see the progress that we're making in terms of, you know, breaking blocks and digging out a big hole. But that should be us set up with haste 2, and that should mean insta mining. Let's have a quick check. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. I've just been doing a bit of AFK here at the mob farm on the new platform that Rick suggested that I set up, and it's still not going particularly well. I'm wondering if the mobs are despawning before they hit the bottom. I think maybe the drop is a bit too long, so I think I might end up turning this into a trident killer at some point. Maybe not this episode, but it definitely does need to happen. And this is a decent amount of resources for our mining session. We'll do more, but not right now. Now, as you may have seen, I've been doing some work off camera. I've moved the melon and pumpkin farm and just made it a little bit bigger because we actually are going to build a melon and pumpkin farm in this episode, an automatic one. Yeah, just done like a little bit of tidying up in terms of walls and pathways and that sort of thing, just to make things a little bit better connected. So yeah, all in all, a little bit of aesthetic changes are being made off screen, but nothing too much that's going to change the flow of the series. And the reason that we need a melon and pumpkin farm is because at the moment I'm just using this manual crop farm to trade with villagers, and I want to get those emeralds up. So just thinking of the best place. It might be on top of this hill, but I'm wondering if it might fit quite nicely over here. I think it needs to be 15 squared. Oh, it needs to be chunk aligned as well, doesn't it? Right, maybe not here then. Perhaps back over here. Yeah, I think on top of this hill, I think I'll flatten this out. Alright, I've got the foundation in place and the beginning of the rails. This is a Silent Whisperer design and it needs to be chunk aligned. So this is the collection system. It will just be a minecart and a hopper that runs underneath all of the dirt blocks that the melons and pumpkins go on top of. These observers will detect any block updates to the stalks, so they'll fire the pistons once a melon or pumpkin grows. And now we've got our seeds in place, our pistons in place, our water sources in place, and it's just a case of doing the redstone across the top here. And we've already got some drops. Nice. Now what we need is storage. And I'd like to keep with this theme that we have of like the glass item transportation systems, because anybody who's been watching my series and knows my gameplay style knows how much I love to have items being transported around in water streams with glass. Now I've gone with green for this one because obviously we're dealing with a farm that produces, well actually I know the melons are green but the pumpkins are orange. And I need to apologise to anyone who feels like I'm flying through this too quickly. I have actually done a more in-depth version of this build in the Valeria season 1, and I'll try and leave a link in the description, or at least a card up in the corner so you can see that if you want to, because yeah, I have flown through this quite quickly, but I do want to just kind of get on and make progress. So if you do want to see the full version of this farm being built in season 1, then go ahead and check that video out. It's a pretty cool video, I liked it, I enjoyed recording it. I'm just going to experiment with some item sorting and whether or not there's a good place that I can put this. Now on the one hand, it would be nice if they were all sorted into melons and pumpkins, but on the other hand, it's only melons and pumpkins, so if they're not sorted, is that the end of the world? I don't think so. So look, if it fits in quite nicely with the build, then I'll keep it, but these are a bit bulky, so I might end up just not sorting them. It's a bit bulky, isn't it? I don't know how to incorporate this into the build, and I'm really not sure that we do need item sorting. What if we were to transport them over there and get rid of that entire section that we've marked out with the scaffolding? I wonder if that could work. I mean, because we're not going to build this thing that the scaffolding's there for, are we? See, even this just, I don't know, it feels a bit bulky. It doesn't feel like it fits in with, well, with the base, with what we're trying to do, and it feels a bit unnecessary. I haven't got repeaters. And this is a good Minecraft tip. If you're not sure about it, build a slice of it, see how it feels, and if you don't like it, just take it down again. It doesn't have to be there. Just because you've built it doesn't mean it has to stay. Need some more wood. Now you may be wondering why I'm not just hooking this up to our auto sorting system that we have already, and the answer is very simple. It would overflow it. There are too many drops coming out of this for the item sorting system to be able to handle on an ongoing basis, so it has its own dedicated storage. Now I've already put the redstone in place for this dropper to function properly, and the item elevator is in place, so all I should have to do is hook up this hopper with a hopper coming out from underneath the old chest that's currently there, and that should be as simple as doing this. There we go. And now items should start flowing up. I mean, I think they're going in my inventory at the moment. So I put an extra couple of chest rows in here just to kind of even it out and make it symmetrical, and now we need to get working on the actual build and the design for this. Well, I think all in all that went quite well actually. I'm quite happy with the design. I love the fact that we are producing melons and pumpkins just automatically in the background. It's got its own storage system. Yeah, looking pretty good. It does occur to me though, I haven't actually done a map yet, and this might be a good opportunity to just slot one in place somewhere. So these are the two places that I was looking at, and I think I'm going to go with this wall here because it just looks better, I think. So now all I need to do is have a quick fly around with these other 8 maps that I've created and put them in a 3x3. Simple enough. I don't know why I struggle to put these in the right order so much, but I think that I've got this right, and with that last one in place, there we go. And this part always makes me nervous. This is the part where you could end up in the void. It has happened to me before, and I'm really hoping, oh, we're okay. Bit weird that we're up on top of this, but alright, fair enough, at least we're not in the void. Now you may be wondering what the hell we're doing in the end, and the answer is quite simple. I only have the one Elytra, and I'd like to have a backup, so I'm going to go on the hunt for another Elytra, and also I need shulkers because I think I've got 4 or 5 at the moment, and it's never enough, is it? So I've taken note of my coordinates, and I'm just going to build this bridge up to here so that I can make a quick exit if I need to. I suppose really I just need to pick a direction and go. So yeah, here we go. Let's go and see if we can find ourselves an end city, preferably with an end city ship, because that would just be ideal, because then we can grab ourselves a... No! Already? Now there's a surprise. The Endermen are after me already. I really don't think that I looked at them, but I suppose that I must have. So yeah, let me deal with these and then we'll get on with a bit of end busting. And it looks like this one's already been had, which is a bit of a shame, but it's alright. We can go and find another end city, no problem. And it looks like there's potions in here, so that's obviously a good sign. That means that no one's been here yet, or at least they haven't taken the potions. I suppose the test is going to be, is the Elytra there? And the answer is, I can't see it. Yes it is! It's brilliant! Alright, so yeah, that was nice and easy. Got the Elytra already. I think I'm going through the roof on this one and work my way down from the top, and brilliant, there's a shulker already. Now I'm hoping just to get... Where's he gone? Where did you go to? Oh, there you are. Yeah, I'm hoping just to get ourselves some shulker shells. Doesn't look like we've got any already. And this is what I was looking for. I'm already under attack from the old shulkers, but at least I've got some decent armour on, so that's keeping me protected somewhat. I'm really hoping that the duplication glitch isn't still in the game, because it used to be that these guys were doubled up. And I'm very pleased actually, it looks like they're not now, so I've only got to deal with the 1 on each side instead of 2 on each side, which is nice. And there's our shulker shells, so we are in business. I think that'll do for now. I don't want to spend too long in the end because it's very dangerous. But yeah, managed to get some shulkers and managed to get the Elytra. So now all that I need to do is sort out all of the loot that I got as well and enchant the Elytra with Mending and Unbreaking III. Yes, look at that. Sharpness and looting 3. Nice. So I'm just upgrading this to netherite because we've got a pretty cool sword now, and we've got our backup Mending Unbreaking Elytra. And I have to say, with this sword I'm feeling pretty damn powerful. And the last thing that I want to do before we wrap the episode up is just come down to the mine and get a few more resources going on. I think it's just so satisfying with the insta mine on. It's just so satisfying, and we're just gathering a ton of resources as we're going, which is awesome. These will just feed through the item sorter. It's just nice and easy. Minecraft is so easy once you've got the right setup. It just feels therapeutic to just be able to come down here and insta mine everything. I just, yeah, could just stick some music on in the background and go for it. Now, it's been a while since my last episode, so I'll just take this opportunity to very quickly explain. I actually got married again to the same person, to the same woman, but the problem was when we got married last time, it was it was in COVID, so we were really restricted on the numbers. So this year, we just went ahead and did like the wedding reception bit again, and yeah, it was amazing. We loved it, but obviously there was a lot of prep and a lot of time being put into that. But yeah, that's cool. We've done the reception now, so the wedding part of my life is over, which is both good and sad at the same time. But yeah, it should mean that I'll be able to get a little bit more regularity back when it comes to these sorts of episodes. But only if you guys are enjoying them. So if you are, please do leave a like or consider sticking a comment down at the bottom and let me know what you do or don't like about these episodes, because I will tailor these to the feedback that I get. But for now, I think that's all we've got time for in this episode. It's a little bit of a shorter episode than normal, but I just wanted to get something out there and yeah, keep the series going. I've got stuck in a hopper. How have I managed to do that? That's just stupid. Okay, let me just dig my way out of here. As I was saying, that's all we've got time for in this episode. I really hope that you've enjoyed it. If you did, please consider subscribing. You might like the next episode or the next episode after that. You can always unsubscribe later if you're not enjoying the content that I'm putting out. But that's it for now. I'm out. See ya.